Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, in today's video I will be sharing my experience with replacing the stock MMC 64GB drive on the 64 Steam Deck model with a 1TB SSD drive that I bought from eBay basically. So yeah, let's just get into it. So I did mention in my unboxing video that I will be replacing the the EMMC drive on the 64GB Steam Deck version with a 1TB Western Digital SSD. And yeah, that's what I did basically. And in today's video I will be sharing my experience with how it went. So originally I didn't have this video in mind. I was gonna make a full disassembly video and me replacing the stock drive and showing you how the process went, but it didn't go as smoothly as I planned, so that's why I'm making this video. So yeah, but I have some clips that are recorded of me replacing the drive, so I will have it show up in this video so you can have a look for yourself. But yeah, so basically my experience with replacing electronics and everything, I do have some experience with replacing drives and everything, building computers, but not actually, well, I don't have a lot of experience with working on laptops and smaller devices like the Steam Deck. So yeah, for me it was quite a challenge actually to replace the stock drive. But yeah, so and before you actually disassemble the, well, not disassemble, replace the MMC drive, you have to make sure to have the right tools. And I was already prepared for that. I basically have this iFixit toolkit that I use for replacing drives and everything in electronics. And no, this is not a sponsored video. I just like this iFixit screw set. So yeah, if you're gonna work on the Steam Deck, I definitely recommend buying one of these or any other screwdriver toolkit that you can find. But yeah, so let's just start off with the first part. Obviously, like, since this device is small, kinda, you have to make sure to be really careful and not to damage it. And the hardest part is actually opening the back plate. And yeah, as you can see right here, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there are already a few nicks and scratches. Well, not scratches, but a few nicks on the top right here. That was because I was trying to pry open the back plate, and basically what you have to do is you need to have some kind of credit card or some kind of prying tool, and you have to get in between here, and you have to be careful and slide it open, because you don't want to open like on one side and then bend the whole back plate and then it gets messed up. So yeah, I thought that was really the hardest part of replacing the doing the SSD replacing job. And yeah, a lot of people said, oh, it's really easy. Trust me guys, it's not. Well, at least the opening part of the Steam Deck. So yeah, if you're gonna do this yourself, make sure to apply even pressure. Don't just go from one side and then pry it open, because you will definitely bend or damage the back plate. And yeah, make sure to just go carefully through here. And yeah, I definitely recommend some prying tools for this kind of job, or anything like really thin that you can get in between. And yeah, make sure it's like kind of soft but sturdy plastic, not like something metal or anything, because you will definitely damage the shell. So yeah, make sure to that the material is not harder than the Steam Deck, like plastic material. So yeah, so that you will avoid the scratches and damages on the back plate and everything. But yeah, like I said, I did have some clips recorded of me replacing the drive, because I had another video in mind. But didn't go as planned, so I will have them show up on the screen and show you all how it went for me. But yeah, there's that. So it wasn't really easy, as people said it was, and I'm kind of a little bit mad about that. So yeah, people have to really well, they have to be more open about it and say, oh, you have to be really careful about that, because yeah, you start going from the top and then you slide basically carefully here with a credit card or anything like that, and then you have to go through the side. And actually the hardest part was going through the side here. You have to get through here and you have to pry open, and this is where the back plate sits the most snuggest, you know, because the top itself it's really easy to get inside here, but the top where you have to go through the trigger buttons and then you have to go on the side and then back, that's the most hardest part in my opinion. Other yeah, and same goes on the other side. But once you get like this side and basically this side open, then you can carefully pull back the backplate, and you don't have to go through all sides. You can basically go through this this one and this, and then you can carefully pull the case, and then it will basically unclamp, and then you will get inside the deck. But yeah, other than that, replacing the SSD itself, that was really easy actually. No questions there. But yeah, make sure to also have like a USB-C to USB-A dongle with a USB stick, like minimum 16 gigabyte or something drive that you're gonna be using for installing SteamOS on the Steam Deck. So yeah, you have to basically first flash the drive with the SteamOS, and you have to use some kind of software which will be detailed in the Valve already fixes everything, so yeah, I'm not gonna go over that. But basically you need a USB stick, at least 16 gigabyte drive, and then you also need a USB-C to USB-A dongle to transfer the SteamOS and install it basically. And yeah, but to show you all that I'm not lying, I'm gonna go in the settings and show you all right here that I do have indeed installed a 1 terabyte drive, and yeah, you can see here like there. So yeah, it's really nice, and as you can see here, I already have a lot of games installed. So yeah, I definitely will not be running out of storage anytime soon. So yeah, because the 64 gigabyte one, first of all, you don't even get 64 gigabyte of storage, you get like 48 out of the box, which yeah, it won't be even enough to install like one medium-sized AAA games, maybe a few indie games at best. But if you're gonna install like a big AAA game, yeah, it won't be enough. Either you have to buy a micro SD, which I think is probably the easiest part, but I instead went with the SSD because I thought let's just get over with it. And yeah, obviously the SSD is also faster than the micro SD, so there's also that. But I don't think the speed difference is really that huge between the micro SD and NVMe drive. But yeah, there's that. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, I will show up some clips of me replacing the drive and everything. But yeah, so like I said, you need basically a toolkit. You need to have the right tools to replace the drive. Like you need to have prying tools, you need to have a screwdriver set and everything like that. And make sure when you go through the sides to be really careful and not to damage the shell itself and not to damage the Steam Deck. But the replacing part, oh yeah, also make sure to keep track of the screws that you unscrew from the Steam Deck, because that can be a problem if you're not keeping track. That kind of happened to me, so yeah. But I eventually figured out where all the screws go and everything, so yeah. But make sure to keep track of that, and I recommend like maybe putting some notes and making sure that this screw goes here and that screw goes there, so you won't have to be confused, because it's quite a job if you're not keeping track of where all the screws go. But yeah, other than that, honestly guys, I think that's it for this video. This was just a quick video of me telling you all that yes, I've replaced the EMMC 64GB drive with a 1TB NVMe Western Digital SSD, and yeah, I'm now a proud owner of a 1TB Steam Deck, so yeah, I definitely can install more games now and have a smoother experience. Oh yeah, also the download speeds are, well, the difference is night and day between the EMMC drive and SSD, because the downloads are really slow on the stock EMMC drive. So yeah, just keep in mind about that. But other than that, I think in my opinion, it was really worth it, and yeah, the risk paid off, because I can now enjoy all of the games comfortably without having to worry about space. So yeah, but that's it guys. I think this will do it for this video. I just wanted to share my quick thoughts about this, about me replacing the Steam Deck EMMC 64GB drive with a 1TB SSD. So yeah, I'm gonna have links in the description for the SSD that I used. If you're planning on replacing the Steam Deck, if you're planning to replace the EMMC drive yourself too, if you have a 64GB Steam Deck. So yeah, all links will be in the description, and that was it. I guess that's it for this video guys. Hope you all enjoyed watching it. My just quick rambling thoughts, and yeah, quick thoughts about how it went with replacing the Steam Deck 64GB drive, and I will see you all later.